Jerry, just wanted to touch quickly on the user experience and people. In your experience, what's been important to to customers with regard to that user experience?
So generally, I think that a lot of what the panelists have already said is what's driving the change. It's the people and the experience that companies want for their people. We're constantly inundated with, articles about the changing generation and millennials entering the workforce and how that's changing the spaces that we need. And overall, generally, a lot of the research and what I've seen is that the simple things that the modern workforce wants are really not that much different in terms of the kinds of spaces they need to work. Private spaces for when they need to focus, communal spaces to work socially, that part of it has gotten a little bit more common. And meeting spaces when they need it. And that speaks to some of the flexibility that we were just talking about on which of these spaces are, utilized the most and how they start to track those. So overall, the spaces are being developed for that new generation, but the things they want are not that much different. It's how we get there and can, change over buildings that were built years ago that were not set up for this is the key, and how we get that flexible workspace. By 2025, they're saying the millennial generation is going to make up 45% of the workforce. So it's a real concern about how to do that and get there, and turn these spaces over. The one thing I will say is in terms of difference is they may want to work similarly, but the bells and whistles, some of the technology and, the amenities that they're looking for within these spaces has changed. So both, LED technology, connectivity is obviously always important. Flexibility of the rooms is definitely important now from a design standpoint. We're starting to see that, AI has made some inroads into transforming roofs and movable furniture and adaptable furniture to be able to make that happen. So these are some of the things